Hi there, and welcome to week 12 of my weekly weight loss vlog I call Up the Peak. Now, you may have noticed things look a little different this week. Some of you have been following me since the beginning. Thank you. Some of you are just coming on board now. Thank you. So, what I normally do is I have a green screen where I put a background of Long's Peak, and I have music playing as I run through my vlog. You know, one thing I can verify for sure on this little journey of mine, not only am I losing weight, but I'm also losing some of my hair too. I wanted to do a little bit different this week. I wanted to address something. I wanted to talk to my audience. I wanted to ask some questions. And the big ones being, you guys like the green screen and the music? If it's something you want me to keep, let me know in the comments. If you don't care either way, let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. The more feedback I get, the better I can improve the vlog. So any and all feedback would be really appreciated. I had a weigh-in this week, and here's the footage. The scale was a little weird this week, but we weighed anyway. And my weight is now officially 330.2 pounds. That brings the total weight loss to 77.3. Not bad for 12 weeks. I still have a long way to go. The goal is to get down to 200. So I have another 130 pounds I have to lose for that. But slow and steady wins the race. Progress is progress. The weight loss was up this weigh-in compared to the last weigh-in where it was only like a little over 8 pounds. So things are going fine with that. This week with the diet. Every Sunday, some friends of mine have a ritual where we all take turns cooking dinner while we watch The Walking Dead. Now that The Walking Dead is over, we really don't watch Fear the Walking Dead. I mean, I watch it, we just don't do our little, dinner routine with that one. But for the last Walking Dead, for the season finale, my friend Anthony's wife Jessica made these awesome stuffed peppers. And I said, wow, these are awesome. I have to work them into next week's vlog. Here is this awesome stuffed pepper recipe. Now, I did some modifications for it, but it's real simple. First thing I did was I started preheating that oven to 350. So what you're going to need for this recipe is some chicken breast, green pepper, olive oil, fat-free balsamic vinaigrette, cayenne pepper, salt, I use sea salt, some garlic cloves, a red onion. While the oven's preheating, I boil the chicken. While the chicken is boiling, I start prepping everything else. So I get a mixing bowl. The first thing I do is I minced up the garlic, put that in the bowl. Then I chopped up the onion. I put that in the bowl. Once they're in the bowl, now I start adding everything else. So I add the cayenne pepper, and then I add some sea salt. And then I do a tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin. And then I do a tablespoon of the fat-free balsamic vinaigrette. I mix that in really good. Once the chicken is ready, I shred the chicken, and then I mix it in with the other good stuff. I mix it up all nice and good. The green peppers are cut in halves, and they're cleaned out of the inside. And I sprayed some Pam spray on the outside of the peppers per the recipe I got, which I will post the recipe in the description below. So now I stuff in all the good stuff, and then I wrap it in foil, and then I stick it in the oven for about 35 minutes. Once it's done, I pull it out, and then I sprinkle. Now, the recipe itself calls for a slice of provolone. What I used was some of the low-fat, great value mozzarella cheese. I used about 7 grams of mozzarella cheese on each one. So then, once you put the cheese on, you put it back in the oven, and you let it go for like another 5, maybe 10 minutes. I think I did it for maybe 8 minutes. So where the cheese is nice and melted, maybe bubbling a little bit. It is an awesome meal. One half of the pepper is about 130, 35 calories. So if you eat one whole pepper stuffed, it's about 260, 70 calories. It's filling, it's delicious, it's something different. I made strawberry shortcake. I used these ladyfingers from my local grocery store. They were about 40 calories. I could have used more, but, I like to keep things at smaller portions. Ready Whip, that's about 10 grams. That was 30 calories. And then I used about 2 ounces of fresh cut up strawberries. It was a great dessert. It's real quick to make and it's delicious. This week with the fitness. There was no fitness. I took week 12 off. I pushed really hard in week 11, maybe a little too hard, and the first couple of days of week 12, I was recovering, and then when I was going to start doing it again, phantom pain in my knee or something, I don't know how to explain it, but the knee started hurting. So I don't know if I'm starting to fall apart now or what, but I thought, I've been doing really great. I was confident I was doing really well with the weight loss, so I said, I'm going to take this week to recover, and then for week 13, I'm going to come back and hit it even stronger. I've got less than 2 weeks before I'm 40. I think if I can push the next 2 weeks, I've got a good chance at breaking through the 320s, maybe to the 3 teens. If I can do that, that would just be amazing. At this point, every pound I lose is amazing. I have not felt this good in a long time. You've heard me say that before. I apologize. And if you're new, that's something I say. Also this week, I did a follow-up video to the week 1 gag of My Clothes Don't Fit. I posted that separately. It's already posted. Oh, ooh, look how slimming that is. And this is my first video to break the 100 view barrier. So that was kind of exciting. So a huge thank you to all the people that liked, shared, watched it. I really appreciate it. Oh, and the subscriber count. As of the last time I checked it, I was up to 54 subscribers. That's awesome, you know. I'm more than halfway to 100. They say the first 100 is the most difficult. And I'm only another 946 away from 1,000. But I'm thrilled about it. Now that we have reached week 12, and I've posted some other stuff. Oh, I posted a ghost story this week. It had these black hollow eyes, this jagged nose, these rotting teeth, and as it's getting closer, it's going. It may be a ghost story. It may not be a ghost story. It could have just been a dream, or it could have been something that really happened. If you watched it, please leave a comment on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's sleep paralysis. I'm pretty sure it was sleep paralysis. I don't know. You know, things have been going really good lately. I still get hit with the depression. I still have days where it feels like what I do isn't enough, even though I know it is. Even though I know that I'm wearing clothes I haven't been able to wear in a while. You know, I'm more active than I've been in a long time. I'm feeling better than I felt in a long time. I still get hit with these bouts of the depression. And I guess that kind of thing doesn't just go away with the wave of a wand. That's always going to be there. That's always going to be something I have to deal with. And it is easier when I'm more productive. It is easier to deal with when I have a bit more confidence. Whatever it was that snapped me out of this at the end of January, I'm very grateful about that because I wasn't going in a very good direction. And I was on the track to get back to the 460s. I never wanted to see 400 again, and I did. And if I didn't do something when I did it, there is every chance this year would have been the year where I saw 460. But instead, I'm trying to make this year the year where I see 200. I am only 31 pounds away from 299, which will officially put me back in the 200s. But even when I get there, I'm just getting started. I'll have another 99 pounds to lose to get down to 200. Now, in the past, I've mentioned that when I get to 220, the doctor at the VA is going to set me up with the plastic surgeon for the consultation about the loose skin. Because I have loose skin, and I'm going to have a lot more. So that's going to wrap things up for this week. I'll be back here next week for week 13. This would have been great for Friday the 13th. But no, I couldn't find it on Friday the 13th. I found it on Friday the 20th. Doesn't have quite the same effect or appeal, does it, folks? Okay, well, that's it for now. Let me know in the comments if you want the green screen and the music, or if you just want me talking to the camera. It's entirely up to you. But once the weather improves, I will be going out and doing more interesting stuff, and I cannot wait for that. It is like Winter 2. Electric Boogaloo Winter 2. Alright. Thanks for watching.